we built a church in Cameroon. Most of the Cameroonians who are going to be watching this, go to a place called Tico in Cameroon. It's opposite Redeem. There's a sheep warehouse. They store sheep.
Okay.
Sheep equipment there. It's opposite a Redeem Christian church. And by the side, you have police barracks. All right. Okay. And it's around Tico Market. It's a very popular place. If you go there, people still tell our stories there. Within few months, we raised almost 3,000 people as our members. Because the miracles were so much. And when I talk about how these miracles are staged and prophecies, people think I'm making things up. Go there and ask. They will tell you. This man, very short. But do you know? First of all, he impregnated the secretary that we employed to work there. And they later aborted the child. And this man will be in the house. The women, married women and ladies who were church members in this church, they will travel from Tico to Buea in Cameroon. Anybody who knows Cameroon very well will know the distance between Tico and Buea. We were staying in Buea. So these women will travel to Buea, to our house. Every morning, I will come and open the door. I will see a group of women with different kind of food. Arrow soup, Irish potato, all kinds of food. They will line up to submit this food to, they wanted to treat us fine because of the prophet. When I bring these women in, when I bring them in the house we were staying has 2 parlors. One was a prophet private parlor. Okay. All right. So when this woman came in, the prophet, come out and select a few and send them to the private parlor.
And pick.
Do you know that these women, they will sit in that private parlor, and the prophet will be taking them one by one to his room. When they come out, when one comes out, she will come and smiling. I'm talking about married women.
Of course.
Married ones.
All right, they will come out. They will come out smiling. These prophets, some of them even had naked videos they made with his iPad. Because of that iPad, I was later kidnapped by this prophet to a police station. When we came back to Nigeria, the police station is Ipiri.
I remember the way they nearly killed you. They wanted to feed you poison with Sprite.
They kidnapped me because of that. I was in possession of that iPad. All right, so some of the girls, when we come to single ladies, when they come, so this prophet, they don't even have strength to knock. All right, so just some of the girls who come, suck breast, the prophet, and then she will come out from the room and in the middle of the night looking for satisfaction in other places. When you've turned the woman on and all of that. She will come out looking for those who are military, the young guys.
Those who are active in active service.
Yeah, in active service, who can perform the
among you the
abandoned duty.
Is it among you guys that are with the prophet?
Among us now.
You really enjoyed it.
I did not do that.
You really enjoyed it.
No, I was doing the work of God.
Yeah. And,
all right.
And you were getting so much benefit from that work of God.
Enough.
So just so we just so we remember, from what you're saying, the question from the host was, why do women, especially married women, So from this thing you're narrating, one of the things I can say is that this like I said before, women generally love very powerful and influential people. That's number one. Number two, the appearance of holiness. In Africa, a prophet's appearance carries some aura of spiritual, spiritual abracadabra. They see you as they don't see you as a normal human being. They see you as next to God. So that environment disarms a lot of women, including pregnant women. It waters down their morals. So when imagine a prophet telling you that off your pants, because and again, remember that most of them come to this prophet because they have a challenge. They have been married for a couple of years, not been able to take in, just like the one you were telling us about. And then the prophet says his this thing is anointed. So if he trusts it in, you're going to get pregnant. These ladies they don't have what it takes to resist the prophet, because there's a level of worship already. There's a level of fear. There's a level of reverence they have for this guy. A few of them may even make efforts, but in the end, these guys just need to put pressure on someone. And it will shock you to know that when they do this, most of these ladies eventually get pregnant. I'm talking of ladies that have been barren for years. They eventually get pregnant. And do you know what that does? It solidifies the fact that God understood that sin. In fact, God sanctioned that sin or that prophetic encounter.
Without knowing that their husbands were actually impotent.
Yeah, because, this is so because remember that statistically speaking, 33% of cases of infertility are as a result of the problem from the man. Another 33% are as a result of the problem from the woman. Why another 33% as a result of factors from both the man and the woman, because both the man and the woman could have issues at the same time. So that simply means that when it comes to infertility in marriage, men and women share the same burden. They share the same. It's not a woman thing like most of us think. So if a woman is not able to conceive for a very long time, and she goes to the pastor for prayer, because they will definitely go to the pastor for prayer. In fact, the first place an African woman or man goes to when they are looking for fruit of the womb is the church. And these pastors who have been eyeing your wife, who love your wife so much more than you, will request for a private session. And then when you come, what do they tell you? They need to, if they do it with you, you get pregnant. Remember, there are two things now. You are desperate, and a desperate person, most women cannot live with the pain of not being able to bear a child after a long time. That shame, the pain, the shame, and so many other things, especially when they see those they got married with having 2, 3, it heightens the pain.
It makes them desperate.
It makes them desperate. Number one, they are desperate. Number two, the person talking to you is your pastor, whom you love so much. In fact, whom you count as a privilege to be having an affair with. So these men will request for you in private, and when you come, they do it. And if your husband was the problem, because most men don't even follow their wife to the fertility clinic.
Yes.
They just blame her and said, you're barren, I'm going to get another wife, this and that. So if such women have an affair with the pastor, they get pregnant, and that is a miracle. In fact, that woman, the pastor has collected your wife from you, because that woman will,
and she will go and tell other women to do the same thing.
In fact, she has an amable clique that she can confide in.
And guess what? Some of these women, it's not like they don't have children. It's not like they have issues. So when they sleep with these prophet pastors, they get pregnant, and then they give the pregnancy to their husband.